I don't believe in smacking children. Okay, I got that out there. Shoot me down in flames if you are a smacker, if you like, but I don't care. I don't think you should smack children. I also don't believe that a smacking ban is, a ban on smacking your children actually going to do anything whatsoever. I don't see the point in that. Allow me to explain, but before I do, please click the old like button. But first, I think I need to tell you my background. Yes, my background is literally having too many blooming kids. Oh, quite, don't call them kids. They're children. They're not goats. No. Our children, okay, all 6 of them have all got, bar one, have got children. In fact, my youngest daughter has got 4 children. Yes, she's a very fast worker, that she is. Now, it is a fun time, that it is, having all these grandchildren, but it was also a fun time having 6 children that me and my dear wife, Caroline, we brought up. And I feel, and she feels, that we did the best job that we could do. They've all turned out pretty darn good. Gone to universities, they've got degrees and what have you, they're doing pretty well. Okay, not all earning loads and loads of money, but some things are more important. You've got to enjoy your job and all that. And also, we're proud of them because they're very good at bringing their children up. And they don't go around smacking them. Because they don't need to. Because I don't believe you need to smack your children. I don't think it actually achieves anything whatsoever. Now, when a parent smacks a child, it's done in anger. It's like a form of revenge. It's not controlled or anything like that. It's just done. It's anger. That just tells me that the parent can't control themselves. There's no discipline there. No. Now, when I was growing up, my dad, he never smacked us. But it was like verbal abuse, you know what I mean? It was intimidating and it was an angry atmosphere. And as a small child, it made you timid, made you scared. But I'll tell you what smacking does. It tells that child it's okay to hit others. And quite often I'll take it out on other children in the school. Now my dear wife has told me many a story of exactly that since she used to work in schools. Now you always knew the parents that smack the children. They literally do it in front of you in the schoolyard when they come pick the kids up and stuff. Then this paper, they slap them across the legs. And those kids are the ones who'll be having fights or be slapping other kids in the yard, on the playground, what have you. They'll be those. They'll be the ones doing it. Those children are really unhappy because they're living in fear. You can't control children. You can try with fear. Well, maybe you can control them, but do you really want your kids to be petrified of you? No. Now, how we used to discipline our children growing up, and Eddie said kids again, but yeah, children. I hate that word kids because it is literally a goat, baby goats, a kid goat. But anyway, how we used to discipline our children was with, we didn't have to do it very often to be fair, because once you set the ground rules from day one, you kind of like it makes life a lot easier. And when you start secondary school and stuff, they get a bit tougher and a bit harder to do. But it's all about, you deprive them basically, deprivation. So you deprive them, not food and stuff like that, no. You don't lock them in, you don't do a Harry Potter and lock them under the stairs, no. I'm sorry, but you're not going to be going on the internet, or you're not going to have this, or deprivation. You think of all the things, what are the things they love to do? And you remove it from them. What's their favourite toy? You remove it and they don't get it back until they've served their time. But equally, we would do fun things with our kids. Oh, I said it again. Children. But like that word expat, isn't it? Yeah. Me and Kat, I'd often fly kites with the kids, or we'd go down to the old glider club and be flying gliders and what have you, down at Brisley Common and places like that. Or take the planes and what have you with us when we went on holidays. We went on camping holidays, touring holidays, hiking holidays, all that stuff. They're bonding holidays. Now, where I see problems with parents and children, it's not necessarily an area thing. I suppose it is in some ways, but where my daughter lives, she lives in a place called Mile Cross, and it is a council house. And basically that's what's available to her at the time. She had to take it, because you can't... you can only say no so many times, can't you, before you get chucked down the list. So anyway, she accepted this property. Not a bad little house. But not saying, I'm saying a bit snobby now, but some of the children, basically, their parents are lazy. I call them lazy parents. When they come and pick the kids up from school, they'll just stand and yarn with everybody, the other parents and what have you. They're paying no attention to their children whatsoever. They ain't got a clue what they're up to, running around on the road and doing all that sort of stuff, put themselves in danger. I'm talking about Mile Cross. It's like Ocean Roadway and all that, it's pretty busy. And it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, but it's a bit sad to see, really, because you need to have engagement with your children. We used to eat together. We used to have a table. We used to all eat together up that table. I know some parents, they haven't got that ability to have a table because the houses are too bloody small these days. But at least eat together. None of this like, you have your meal, then 10 minutes later they have their meal and all that sort of stuff. Eat together, and it's an opportunity just to ask each other, how did your day go? This all swings and roundabouts. You can be firm, and I was firm, and Caroline was firm. We took no crap, seriously, but we didn't smack. We used firm language, no shouting, but firm language. They knew that if we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. Whether it be something positive, we're going to go out somewhere and do something, we would do it. But if they were naughty, and they need to be reprimanded, and they was depraved somehow, deprived somehow, well, he would do it, And it seemed to work for us. Don't get me wrong, you're always going to have your roughs and your smooths, aren't you? You're always going to have the times when children are going to be a little bit, how to put it, cheeky, pushing the boundaries somewhat. But what you do is you reel them back in again. But that's because you're hands-on parents. None of this constant allowing them just to look at devices just to shut them up all day, or stick them in front of the TV to shut them up all day so you can be on the device. There needs to be a balance there, You need engagement. Otherwise, you're not a proper family unit. You really are not. You need to instill in their heads that the reason why you're being tough with them is because you love them. And you can show your love in all sorts of ways, by doing things with them, treating them and all that sort of stuff. You can spoil them if you like, providing there's a balance. Now, I don't think we did too bad. Our eldest, he works in the museum service. He's got degrees, My eldest son, qualified nurse. My second eldest son, qualified nurse. My eldest daughter, she is doing a degree at the moment. Who's next? Yeah, Matthew's got 2 degrees, And actually, no, it's Wayne, Matthew, Darren, this track, Karina. That's the first 4. And then the other 2, all right? The one who's done his cooking and what have you, he's a chef. And a proper chef, not one of these people who just heat things out of the microwave with them with a spoon. Not that sort of chef. That's not a chef. No, that's just somebody who heats stuff up. Yeah, that's not real food. He's a blooming good chef, I'll tell you. Anyway, and my daughter's just got pregnant loads of times. But she's currently doing a degree as well. She's having to do it, open university type thing online. But she's doing a degree at the moment. So, I think she's doing marketing or something. But yeah, she's... so they're all doing something. They've all got hopes and desires. And if, for instance, you are the sort of person, your kids are the sort of people who... children are the sort of people that want to better themselves, and they start moving in a direction. They'll reach a goal. It might not be the goal they originally set out for, but it'll be a goal. But that's because you as a parent have basically shown them the way, You've shown them how to make things happen. There's always books in the house. Allow them to read, and these days everything's done online. Well, so what? It's still education. There's plenty of good stuff online that kids can read. You've got your Kindles and stuff like that, haven't you, Books are better, though, to be honest. There's other things as well, like chemistry sets, all that stuff. And I was very hands-on in woodwork and all that, and photography. And two of my boys used to come with me taking pictures and doing loads of photography and learning how to process stuff in the dark. I mean, all that sort of stuff has been hands-on as a parent. And same with my dear missus. She was hands-on as a parent. My dear wife, she's the kindest person I know. She's a very caring, kind person. And so I'm very lucky like that, She's obviously more lucky, of course. But no, smacking your kids. Oh, crikey, your children. It's going to do absolutely nothing. All it'll do is teach them to smack, and violence is a way of controlling a situation, and it's not. You know what they say, jar, 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 not war, war, war. And it's, so I'm against smacking. That's none of my business. Other people do it, but I don't agree with it. But I don't believe also that a ban on smacking will do anything at all. It will achieve absolutely nothing. Because smacking your children is an act of aggression. And it reflects more on you than the child themselves. Toodaloo.